friends, what's up? Welcome to today's video. So today we are starting out with swatches and a little bit of conversation about the Androgyny palette, and then there will be a full review and tutorial towards the end of this video. So first off, I've just got this package today. A friend of mine got it for me for my birthday, and as you guys can see, it is burgundy. It has nice gold writing on it, gold design, and Jeffre Star's logo, you know, his star. On the front of the palette, it does say Androgyny, Jeffre Star Cosmetics. Now, this particular palette was purchased off of Beautylish, not his actual website, but Beautylish is very safe to purchase Jeffre Star products. They are the real deal. So, when you flip it over, it says 10 dropping shades, vegan, cruelty-free, long-lasting, buttery, and delicious. Here is our version of a neutral palette. So I just really like the packaging. I like the box a lot. I'm going to go ahead and open this for you guys, and we're going to jump into some swatches. So when we take it out of the box here, it is, as you guys can see, textured, a textured palette. It is hot pink. It looks different from the Beauty Killer palette that we have here, and as you guys know, I did review this palette. This was the very first palette, but it does come with a mirror just like the Beauty Killer palette, except this one has designs on the inside, whereas the Beauty Killer palette is just a plain regular mirror, and it does have pink outlining around it. Hope you guys can see that. So this one is designed just a little bit different. I mean, the packaging is still the same. You're still getting your 10 shadows here. And I'm just going to start from the top. So we have Frosting, Safe Word, Charm, Deja Vu, Dominatrix, Androgyny, Fetish, Military, Poison, and Swallow. Now, these are very gorgeous shades, so I'm going to swatch all of them for you guys. So the first one we're going to be starting out with, of course, is Frosting. So this is a really, really pigmented, gorgeous gold shade. So I'm going to give you guys a swatch right across my hand here. And these are definitely very buttery. So this very first shade right here is called Frosting. The very next shade in the palette is a matte shade, and it is called Safe Word. And I feel like it's going to be a very neutral tone shade, which it is. This is going to be great as a lid base shade or a transition shade. Very, very pretty, very pigmented, very buttery. These do so far feel a little bit different than the shadows in the Beauty Killer palette. The next shade we have here is called Charm, and this one is a matte orange shade, and this is like a creamsicle orange. Very, very pretty, very pigmented. Once again, nice and buttery, and for a matte shade, this is stunning, you guys. So our next shade is another shimmer shade. This is called Deja Vu, and this is like a burnt red copper orange shade. It really just looks like a penny going on. Super, super satiny, buttery. I hope these are picking up for you guys, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Love this. Next up, we have another matte shade. It's called Dominatrix, and if any of you guys have the Dominatrix liquid lipstick, then you guys know that this is a very nice chocolatey shade. This is another matte shade, and once again, you guys, just as buttery as the other shades. Very, very pretty, very pigmented. Look at these, you guys, so pigmented. Our next shade is called Androgyny, and I did have the Androgyny liquid lipstick, but I did not like it on my skin tone, so I passed it along to a friend, and I would definitely say that this shadow looks just like the liquid lipstick. This is such a pretty pinky neutral tone shade. Again, another matte, very pigmented, very pretty. Our next shade we have is called Fetish, and this is a shimmer shade, and this is like a blood red shade. It almost reminds me of like designer blood or like unicorn blood with a shimmer. I mean, he should totally call this unicorn blood. Look at this. This is called Fetish. Very, very pretty. Next up, we have Military, and this is the color I was most excited about. This is like the military green shade. This color looks like peas, and it is so pretty. It's definitely the military green shade. I love all of these colors, but this by far is my favorite shade. This shade made me want this palette. Our next shade is called Poison, and this is another shade that I was like, okay, I need that palette because I could just see myself creating some looks with these two colors. Just saying, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Look at how pretty these two shades are next to each other. Could you imagine these two shades with Charm? Ugh, to die for. And our very last shade in the palette is called Swallow, and it is a nice dark, deep navy kind of teal blue shade. Another very pretty pigmented shade. So we have that right there. This is called Swallow. So these are all the shades, you guys. So all in all, I am very, very pleased with the Androgyny palette. These swatched like a dream. These swatched so much better than the Beauty Killer palette. I feel like I'm going to use this a lot. This is like more my speed, even though it's Jeffree Star's version of a neutral tone palette. It still has your pops of color in it, which is what I love. That's one thing I love about him. Even though he can do very pretty natural looks, he still tries to throw in your pops of color for everyone. I feel like this palette is for everyone. I felt the same way about the Beauty Killer too, actually. I know a lot of people said that palette didn't make any sense, but my personal preference is that it had neutral tone shades in it and then your pops of color, and I love this one. This is dark and fabulous and just rich and beautiful. So congratulations, Jeffree Star, on another successful palette. This one is amazing, hands down, way better than the Beauty Killer palette. I am loving it, so I can't wait for you guys to see my look. So if you guys would like to see my look and my final thoughts and review on how the shadows blended and how they went on the eye, then please continue watching. Hey you guys, so I'm so sorry. I know I look like crap. I just actually got off of work and I came home and threw some clothes on. I figured I had a little bit of time to film, so I know I'm looking a little bit crazy, but I wanted to use the new Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I wanted to do an eye look for you guys. I had swatches at the beginning of the video and talked about the packaging and everything like that, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this tutorial. I'm going to use Safe Word, and I'm going to take that all over my lid. This is a very pretty, like, light, dusty brown, like sand brown, and I think it is really pretty to start as a base shade. And I'm going to dip into Poison here, and I'm going to start taking this all over the lid. It is like the teal, like sea green shade. I'm going to take that into the crease. I think I said I'm going to start taking this all over the lid. I'm taking this into the crease and on the outer portion. And I'm only taking this about halfway through the crease, and then we're going to really blend that out. Okay, and then on the lid, right next to the teal blue, I want to take the shade Military. You guys know that I was going to want to use this shade. It is gorgeous. And I'm going to start packing that right in the center of the lid here. Then I want to take some of Charm and put it right next to Military on the lid. And I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to use the other side of the brush and just kind of blend the colors together. Now, these colors are packing and blending so well, you guys. Now I'm going to use my steel liner to draw on a quick wing here. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look using the new Jeffre Star Androgyny palette. So my final thoughts and my final review on this palette is that I think that these shadows blended out so much better than the Beauty Killer palette. I really like the colors on this palette. Like seriously, good job on this palette, Jeffre Star. Like I'm sorry you guys, I just cannot deny that this is a good quality palette. I cannot deny the quality of his liquid lipsticks. Like I just see the growth here on this second palette and I love it so much. I'm going to be creating so many more looks with this palette. I decided to use the colors that I used today because I have seen a lot of people create neutral tone looks with this palette and I wanted to do like a dark, like smoky, colorful look, and I think it came out really pretty, you guys. So if you enjoyed my review and this mini tutorial on this palette, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. Also, you guys, don't forget to put a smile on your face because it is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.